Hey boys, welcome back to some spin bowling career mode, taking on the Redbacks in, I think it was round 7 of the Sheffield Shield here as we look at the teams, and they're pretty much up to date now. The Redbacks looks pretty good, a couple of players aren't correct, but yeah, most of the teams have been done pretty well by now. But yeah, it seems like we've sort of transcended from that fringe player to you know, basically a core member of the team now, which is very nice indeed. So hopefully we can just continue to, you know, impress with ball first and foremost, but then batting is another part of that. So yeah, hopefully we can do it. I guess the Heat, not the Heat, the Bulls, the Queensland Bulls, it looks like Lamb, I'm guessing, he's in now. I'm guessing that's Chris Lynn. I can't think of anyone else that's missing, and obviously Chris Lynn isn't in the team, so he's the only big omission. So I'll have to like re-download the teams again, probably like when I'm making this video. It's been a while since I've actually been able to play some Ashes cricket, so they're probably, a lot of the teams, like a lot of other teams, are probably done as well by now, which is good. So we can get back into that and re-download. But a good chance here, 5 out for 212. Still some work to do. I mean, don't want to get bundled out here, but good chance to, you know, not under a lot of pressure, I guess, as we sneak our first single there, just get off the strike and get first runs on the board. Is where we hit a lot of straight drives early on here. They're bowling, you know, bowling foolish, bowling straight, just you know, probably decent bowling, I guess. It looks like the pitch looks pretty good. It looks a bit green on top, so looking for any sideways movement. It's still not even in the 50th over, so again, you know, I guess the balls are getting a bit old now, but hopefully for the Redbacks they get a little movement. But it looks like it's coming on pretty well to the bat. We just worked that one away for another single, so we're dealing like a proper first class match at the minute here. We've gone for the pull shot. It was the ball to hit it, but we've got away with it. It's been a big edge. We've timed it pretty poorly. It's raced away past the point fielder, so getting a little fortunate there. But I was going to say, yeah, we're dealing fairly traditional here. Usually, you know, playing video games like this, it always what's the word I'm looking for? It always speeds up the process, I guess. Like, you're not going to play a test match the same speed as like a real life test match, right? So it's always going to speed up. But we were playing fairly suspect, just working the singles, and good little partnership forming with Chris Lynn. I'll call him Chris Lynn. I'm pretty sure that's him, as Valente coming into the attack, and that's a beautiful shot actually. Just using the pace of it, full toss, outside off, and that's bread and butter for us right there. Just opening the face, running it away. Like that's a ball you just can't really get out on, even if you get a thick or a thin outside edge. It's just gonna roll along the ground. So we'll take those every day of the week, really. But Valente here, I probably would have, if the big bash hadn't started, I probably would have been like, who the hell is this? He's not a correct player, but obviously he playing for the Scorchers, opening batter. So I don't know if he, I'm assuming he's probably an all-rounder. You know, he's coming into bowling in the game here. He's cranking it up, 130k. So I'm assuming he's probably an all-rounder, I guess. But yeah, good partnership. We're moved on to 19. Linny is being a little slow, but that's fine. We got a lot of time to bat still, and like I said before, we don't want to lose a couple of quick ones. And you know, we're pretty much, after me, it's pretty much the tail. I think we've got another, I can't remember if Wildermouth comes out before us or after us, but then it's definitely into the bowlers. So we do have to be a little careful. That's a good shot, just piercing that mid-wicket, mid-on gap, picking up a well-run 3. So 24 now, moving a little bit freer now, just you know, striking it a little nicer. That one, similar shot, but we've hit it a lot nicer off Valente this time, and it's gonna trickle over the rope for another boundary. So we're dealing a lot in front of the wicket. They've done a few short balls, but it's mainly been full length, which like I said before, is probably the way to go. looking to get those outside edges, as they do have a sweeper in play there. So just picking up the single is a nice shot just for one, and cutting that away. Not the best shot, probably a little risky. It was a little closer to the stumps than I thought, and probably not as short as I was hoping, but picking up another couple there. So 31 now off 32. Very good chance to get a sizable score here as Daniel Worrell comes into the crease. So probably not the strongest bowling attack with the Redbacks here. I'm pretty sure Richardson was the captain for the Redbacks. Obviously he's in the team. Probably their best bowler. Can crank it up as well, but we're sort of facing all the part-timers at the moment. I guess Worrell's not really a part-timer, but Valente I'm assuming is. That one's a bit short, bit wide. Just free the arms. Bad balls, we go for them. There's no point mucking around with balls like that. Full tosses or half volleys, and short wide ones. Just free the arms. It's going to be tough to get out to it, as that is worked off the pads. That's like the first, I guess those couple of shots through mid wicket, like that right there. Good illustration. They're the only real ones I've hit on the leg side. That little glance off the pads before was the only real one, sort of behind square we've even hit on the leg side. I guess a couple of pull shots, but mainly through cover, through point has been fairly prominent. As right here, I look to just sneak a single off a bit of a leg by, but he gets run out. I thought he was safe. I thought he was going to make it, and Wildermuth is to the crease now. So we're 42 as Richardson is back, coming around the wicket, and this is going to be given out. I could not believe this. It's a full ball. I guess it was like a decent Yorker, but it's hit me on the full, and pretty plumb. I mean, I didn't even look at the replay. I thought that's out. Coming around the wicket, it's hard to get LBs, but that was as plumb as she gets. It looked like it strained a little bit down the line of the angle, but yeah, a bit annoying. We didn't get to our 50, and we're gonna come on to bowl here. Looks like it is a day-night first-class match, which is pretty cool. It's good to play in these ones. Gets a different dynamic to it. I don't know how I didn't pick up the pink ball when I was batting, but apparently I didn't even notice. So a decent start. We got hit for 4 in that over, but decent. So the trail by 246. We probably could have pushed on for a few more runs. It looked like our tail got cleaned up, as that is a ripping delivery. Good lord, that's a good ball. I don't know. We're gonna look at a replay, because this is just dynamic bowling. It's pitched on like middle leg, and it's missed the bat. It's missed the off stump by not much. Slow the camera down, for God's sakes. There we go. It's pitching on maybe even outside leg, and he's playing down the line of the ball, which is probably not a bad idea. It just grips, it turns. Doesn't bounce a lot, but look at this. Again, we're getting all the replays on this one, and that's what I'll try to do that a bit more in the in all the career modes, I guess. When we do good balls like that, try to get the replay action happening, as they almost go for a very, very suicidal single there. But a good partnership here. Smith is on 72. I don't think that's a proper play. I'm trying to think who that would be. But Alex Carey is also to the crease. So we're in our 10th over here. It's been fairly uneventful until right here. We're going to pick up Alex Carey. He's a little bit of a struggle streak there. 13 off like 40 odd deliveries, and we get him with the they're always strange. It sort of comes off the pad and then off, I guess, the edge of the bat. But we pick up our first wicket, which is very good, and get the breakthrough which is needed. It does bring Alex Frost to the crease, who is a fairly quality batsman as well. Probably more noted in the short form of the game, but that's a good ball as well. It's spun back to between the gate, and of course we've got to have a look at this one as well. I actually don't know how this missed everything. It just bounced a little. No, it didn't even bounce that much. It just missed the off stump by millimeters, probably centimeters, but that's That's close. That is a good ball. Alex Ross gets super lucky to survive that one, and we're causing some trouble here under lights. It's usually, you know, the pace bowlers with a bit of seam, bit of swing, but it looks like the pitch is favouring some spin, which is good. Getting a bit of grip. So 3 for 119. We come back here and they're now 4 for 176. Travis Head, Alex Ross, probably two of their best batters, and a mix up at the batter's crease. Okay, so the funny thing is, like, obviously there was a bit of an issue with like the running for the AI. A lot of times it didn't happen a lot, but it did happen a few times. Like, we were happy this happened right here. We needed a breakthrough, but there was a patch like recently that did fix that. I played like the patch recently, and it's actually like really good. Like, the game feels much better. The AI take like quick singles. If they hit it to a man on the rope, that is a fantastic ball. Alex Ross, I don't think it was a slider. I wasn't really paying attention, but just a little bit of natural variation with the angle, not quite gripping as much, and picking up the outside edge. Good catch by Jimmy Pearson, and that's another breakthrough for us. But yeah, like I was saying, the patch, honestly, I played it, and it makes the game so much better. Like, I actually felt like I was playing a brand new game. It felt amazing, in all honesty. The AI was playing a lot better, so very good to see. As we come back here, they are now 9 for 222. We got 2 for 55, so, you know, picking up a couple of wickets, getting into it. I just got the tail enders in here, and we are going to come back for part 2. There is the final wicket. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the spin bowling career mode. We will come back, see how we go. We're in a pretty good position, so hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.